Hi. This is Jeremy, not my dumbass character. Um, what I'm about to do is, I'm about to, talk about, Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know. I might have to split these up because, I've had trouble, with longer videos before. I've had trouble, like, I recorded a 20-minute long review, and it uploaded, but then it said, sorry, it's too long, burp. So, so I'm still trying to figure out how to post longer videos, so for now I'm just gonna have to break these up. If I get too deep into it, which I probably will because of this 1 minute long intro. So, just gonna get into it now. Wolf of Wall Street, it was great. It was a great movie. Shockingly, I really like Leonardo DiCaprio in this film. I thought he was really good. This is by far him at his best. I think this is how he should be in a movie. He's great at playing a Weasley asshole. He's really good at that. If he's a character, I think the bigger problem with him is when he tries to come across as intimidating, because that just doesn't work. He can't do that. He just can't. He was good in Django, but he was just kind of like dumb, and that's what made him fun. He was kind of like a comical, mustache twirler. That's what kind of made him fun in that. In this, he is a really good douchebag. He's really good at playing a douchebag. And honestly, so is Jonah Hill. And my opinions on Jonah Hill have been very well documented. I do not like him. I think he's an annoying, insipid hack. But in this, he works. And I think both of their performances can be chalked up to the Scorsese factor. I think Scorsese brought the best out of both of them. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio in other Scorsese films, like The Departed, which I've talked about, he didn't work because I don't think he can portray that kind of character. I don't think he can play an intense character like that. I don't think he can play a intimidating cop. I thought he was just incredibly miscast in that film. I would have loved to seen what Sam Rockwell could have done in his place, but Sam Rockwell isn't a big name, but Leonardo DiCaprio is. But anyway, DiCaprio was great. He really was. But I was kind of pissed off because this movie teased me. It teased me with a hint of McConaughey, and I was like, oh yeah, McConaughey. And he was only in it for 10 minutes. I was like, fuck you! But it still worked. I mean, it's a really good dark comedy. My biggest complaint, it was a little too long. It was. There was a point where, I was having fun with the crazy, ridiculous amounts of excess in this film, but then there were some points where my interest waned a bit, but it was very quick to pull me back. But, that's just a minor complaint. Some of the stuff could have been trimmed down a bit. I am 100% sure there was tons of improv in this film. The discussion about Jonah Hill's cousin and the conversation about girls shaving their genitals, that felt like improv. The scene where Jonah Hill's fighting over the money, that felt like improv. There's a couple scenes in this that felt like that, which, right on. I mean, I appreciate films that have improv in it because it sounds more natural, and because it is natural, and it worked in this. There were some parts that I was like, okay, that's, that could have been, toned down a bit, but, but again, whatever. There was some really, really good sequences in this. My favorites being, I love the stuff on the boat, on the yacht during the storm. I think that was my favorite part of the movie. I wasn't expecting it to turn into a perfect storm. Like, when I see a Wall Street film, I do not expect that, and I really like that. I thought that was really great. I thought that added a lot of, like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, okay. And I love I really like that whole Quaalude scene where Leonardo DiCaprio, this is his best acting in the movie, honestly. I really like this scene where he can't even get up, and he's just like, and he's trying to drive home, and he can't even, like, he's just so fucking out of it, and he's trying to rush home so he can get Jonah Hill off the phone, because their phone has been tapped, and it's a really funny scene. It's done so fucking, like, it's funny, but you feel like, at least I did, I felt like I was laughing, like, kind of like an uncomfortable laugh, like, oh man. It was really, really well done. It was, and, I really think this film, it was way better than The Departed. I like this a lot. It wasn't, I don't think it was as good as Hugo and, Taxi Driver. I like those more because there's more of a, you get a better sense of character in that, and you get more of an emotional impact from those movies. This was just kind of just fun, like, we don't really know the Jordan Belfort character. We don't really know Jonah Hill's character. We just know that they're fucking rabid monsters who are fucking coked up and crazy. We get some insight into Jordan Belfort's character near the end, but everyone else, it's just, like, rabid monsters, which is fine. It was entertaining and fun, and that's the point. But I liked how, I kind of like that, though, that we didn't really get a lot of character. We just see these and crazy psychopaths, and they're like, and you're kind of like, wow, these guys look like they have a great time. And then like, at the drop of a hat, you see, oh shit, wow, yeah, what's happening? You see what happens to Jordan Belfort, and you're like, whoa, yeah, this is, yeah, and it's really interesting to see that tonal switch, just, and I think this is, by probably, out of the movies I've seen nominated for Best Picture, this probably is the best that I've seen. But, oh, hold on, I'm gonna stop right here. It's almost 10 minutes in. I'm gonna resume after this. Okay.